my name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter and welcome to a daily reading vlog. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is the 14th of June and it is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So a little bit later getting this started, but I just filmed a book haul video that you guys will have already seen. It's going to already have been gone up on the channel. And if you watch my videos, you may have already seen it. So thank you for watching if you have. But anyway, I am here to start off the vlog. So we've already kind of done everything that we're going to do today, like all the stuff that we had to do, which was basically go to Walmart and pick up like 3 things. Tomorrow we're going to do the grocery shop for like my stuff for lunch for the week. I don't want to do that on Saturday because I don't want the stuff to, not that it's going to go bad in a day, but I want it to last a bit longer, so we go on Sunday. And we get the nice fresh loaf of bread and like the store-baked loaf of bread for like $1. They've raised the price now, it's $1.50 for this loaf of bread. And I also get like sliced turkey and lettuce and tomato to make my sandwiches for lunch. And stuff like that. So we'll do a little bit of a grocery shop tomorrow. But today we just had to go pick up a couple things at Walmart. And that was really it. And today I plan on relaxing. Last weekend was super busy. I was out on Saturday like a lot. I might go out this afternoon to the library, not to pick anything up. I do not need to pick up any books. I say that now, let's see what happens when I get to the library, but I do have to take books back. That's about all I have to do. I might do that today or tomorrow. I can't decide. We'll see. But it is almost 1 o'clock and I'm getting hungry, so it might almost be time for lunch. So we'll have to see what I'm going to have for lunch. But I thought I'd share with you guys what I'm currently reading. I haven't read anything yet today, but I do plan on sitting down and doing some reading. So yesterday, I started reading, and I talked about this in yesterday's vlog, sit down discussion, whatever it was. Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. So I started this yesterday on audio. Late last night, like I was getting ready to go to bed, and I listened to the first chapter. So I'm not far in. Yay! Of a 560-page book. I'm 1 chapter in. I have nothing to say about this yet because I am a chapter into it. So I hope to get some more reading done on this one today. Yeah, so yay on that one. I do plan to finish a book today, and that is Racing Hearts by Francine Pascal. The next book in the Sweet Valley High series that I am reading. So yay on this one. I'm almost done it. I actually did not read my bit of this yesterday because I read these over 5 days. I've mentioned this 1,000 times already. But I didn't read my bit in this yesterday, so I'm going to just read that today and yesterday's and today's part today and get this one finished. And last but not least, I am going to start a category romance book. I am going to be starting Last Chance Marriage Rescue by Catherine Mann. This is a special edition novel. This is the first book in the Top Dog Dude Ranch series, and I read book number 8 or 9 a few months ago, and I really enjoyed it, and now I'm going back and starting at the beginning and reading the whole series all the way through. So I've got this actually on the Gloss app from Harlequin. Actually, I'm going to take that off. I used to really like reading it on like the dark background, but I don't know what it is. I'm not loving it anymore. So yeah, so there's that. So I am reading this on the Gloss app, like I said, from Harlequin. I'll actually be switching over to the e-ink, the color e-ink tablet that I have, because I much prefer to read on that than I do on this, but I just did this just so I could show you guys that really, really pretty cover. But yeah, so here it is, the Gloss app. So yeah, so there's that. That's it for right now, you guys. That's really all I have to share with you. Sorry, short and sweet. Let's power that off and let this charge. Anyway, sorry, completely distracted. I do have my Starbucks drink. But yeah, I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. Because like I said, I am getting hungry. I just had a bagel with cream cheese for breakfast and my coffee. Breakfast of champions. But yeah, I'm gonna get some reading done, and I will probably check in with you guys later on. If I go to the library, if I actually go inside the library, I'll take you with me. But I'm really trying not to do that because, again, I do not need any more books. I have a ton of books on my TBR for the month. You know, including this beast from V.E. Schwab that I just picked up for the heck of it because I really, really wanted to read it. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I will check in with you later. Bye, everybody. Hello, friends. It is about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I am sitting here in my room. I just watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time, and I cried. I knew I was gonna cry. For those of you who have watched, I mean, the movie came out in 2002. I think I'm the last person on the planet who has not seen this movie. So at the very end, where, you know, they're gonna take him away in the ship, and He's like, can I say I just started sobbing? What can I say? I'm a Pisces. We're very, very emotional. But I've always been extra emotional for stuff like that. And even more so since the transplant and stuff. I don't know. It's just, but I knew I was going to cry. And to be completely honest, with it being Father's Day this weekend too, has been extra hard as well. Like yesterday, there was like, we had this big group chat on Teams, for like the entire staff, like everybody on staff. I mean, it's not a huge company. It's a family owned business, but still there's probably 70 to 80, no, maybe not that many, maybe 60-ish employees. I think, I'm trying to think of like how many in like head office and stuff like that. But anyway, maybe not even, yeah, anyway, somebody started off by going, oh, happy Father's Day this weekend. And I just kind of stayed out of it because it just makes me sad because, you know, my dad's not here anymore. Right. So I think that's been on my mind. And then I watched this and it's about family and, you know, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I don't know why I have now waited 23 years to watch it. But I guess like when it came out 23 years ago, so I would have been 23. My Lord. Because it came out in 2002. And, you know, I mean, I was in my early 20s. That's not what I was watching in my early 20s. You know what I mean? So I would have completely bypassed it. And so now I'm glad I finally watched it. And it was adorable. I mean, absolutely adorable. Disney movies are some of my favorite things ever, but I really, really like when they take like an original concept, and that was an original concept. It's like not like Disney redid Snow White, like not redid, but they took an old fairy tale like Snow White or The Little Mermaid or Cinderella and redid it. Like this was like an original, and those are some of my favorite Disney movies, to be completely honest. I have to say that my favorite Disney movie of all time, now I have to say my favorite Disney classic movie is still Alice in Wonderland. It's my favorite book. It's like, so that's my favorite rendition of it. And I'm talking the original animated, it wasn't Disney that did that, whatever that thing that, what's his name did, that Johnny Depp was in. The Tim Burton, that was a big no. This, I have to say now, Lilo and Stitch is my favorite modern Disney movie. So yeah, I loved it. And now I have to watch the full, now I want to watch the live action, which again, as I've mentioned, I know is a cash grab. And I don't agree with the fact that, stuff like The Little Mermaid did not need to be redone. Snow White did not need to be redone. You didn't need to redo these movies as live action. But I feel like Lilo and Stitch, now watching it, again, and I mentioned this in a previous vlog, to me, I think I mentioned it. It might have been one that I recorded and didn't post. Like, I had started recording one day. Anyway, my thought process is like, now seeing it reminds me of, like, I'm going way back to Roger Rabbit. Does anybody else remember the movie Roger Rabbit, where you had, like, the live action characters, like the humans, and then you had, like, these animated. Now, he's an alien. So, yeah, he's gonna be, like, this crazy looking alien guy. And I just love the fact that he's, like, gonna be CGI. Like, I've seen the trailer for it. So he's gonna be CGI and everybody else is, like, live action. I just think that that's really gonna be fun to watch. And especially doing it now with what they can do, even, like, since 2002, like, the advancements in like, design and, all these things that you can do now with movies and animation and all those things. I think it's going to be really cool to watch. I know it's still in theaters. A part of me kind of wants to go to the theater to see it. I wouldn't be this weekend. I think I can't watch it twice in one weekend, I don't think. Maybe if it's still in theaters next weekend, maybe I'll go. And if not, I'll get to see it, on Disney Plus at some point in the foreseeable future. I'll just have to go to the theater and get some movie theater popcorn and bring it home and watch it. But yeah, that is the first full-length movie I have probably watched in 5 years, 6 years. Like, I think I said I said somewhere, where was I talking about it? I think I mentioned somewhere, the last time I was in the theater that I remember was to see, The Magnificent Seven, which came out in 2016. And that was the one with Chris Pratt and Vincent D'Onofrio. And, that's a really, you know what? And I think I mentioned this too. I should watch it. Maybe next weekend I'll watch it. Two movies. For someone who never watches movies, I'm not going to do like 2 movies in a weekend, but I might watch it next weekend, for June on the Range. But anyway, I'm rambling. This is not book related at all, considering I haven't read a page yet today, my friends. Not a single page. But I'm going to go do a little bit of reading now, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Hello, my lovely friends. It is 8 o'clock at night, and I'm coming to you with the final clip of the vlog. This is going to be a short one today because, guys, I have not read a page yet still. Not one single page. And it's 8 o'clock at night. I have been watching stuff on TV. I've been relaxing. Maybe I just needed a reading break over the last couple days because I didn't read very much yesterday either. So, yeah, hopefully we get back to it tomorrow. But that's all I got for today. My goal tonight is to finish the Sweet Valley High book. I only have a couple chapters left. Those are so easy to read. So I'm just putting away my laundry. Garrett did the laundry today because he's awesome. And I'm just putting away my laundry. And then when I'm done that, I'm going to relax and edit this and finish the Sweet Valley High book. So tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to vlog tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to get back to vlogging on Monday. Because tomorrow I'm going to be doing my week in review video. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that is all that I have. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.